Freedom of the press isn't something we take for granted, and in the White House briefing room, it doesn't appear to exist anymore. One America's Pearson Sharp explains how the press corps is trying to shut down news organizations like OAN for not pushing its narrative.
Take a moment and imagine, what would it be like if the White House press corps were open, honest, and unbiased? For most of America and the free press, the most direct way to speak with a leader of our nation is through the White House briefing room. That room has been an open forum to speak with the President of America for decades, offering journalists from all corners of the nation to have the chance to have their questions answered by the leader of the free world. But in recent years, things have changed, and the once open forum has become a soapbox for media shills to air their negative opinions and shout abuse at a president they just don't like.
What did he mean by our?
Oh, why didn't you ask him?
And given the fact that taxpayers from
What's that?
every
I got
state
you.
pay
I got
for
you.
it. No,
You
it's
used the
not
word
a gotcha. What did
hour.
he
You know what hour means? United States of America. That's what it means. It means
the states.
hour. It means the United States of America. It's such a basic, simple question, and you try and make it sound so bad. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
No.
These kinds of attacks are sadly commonplace today, thanks to the White House Correspondents Association, which is led by Jon Karl, an anti-Trump newsman who repeatedly spars with the president during press briefings. The White House Correspondents Association homepage even boasts, "You have a right to access." Apparently, they don't mean everyone, though, and definitely not One America News. But the media played a very different role under Obama. When someone interrupted Obama's speech, he ordered them removed from the White House, and the reporters in the room literally cheered as she was dragged away, chanting Obama's name.
Okay, you know what? Listen, you're in my house. Shame on you. You shouldn't be doing this. Come on. Can we escort this person out? Come on.
Can you imagine today if the press corps started chanting Trump's name at a briefing? Yet now, while the mainstream media teams up to sue President Trump for revoking an obnoxious reporter's press pass back in 2009, they turned a blind eye while Obama launched a full-on attack on Fox News reporter James Rosen when he published a story Obama didn't like. Obama had the FBI seize all of Rosen's notes, his personal emails and phone records, and without even being accused of a crime, Obama named Rosen a criminal conspirator just for doing his job. Where was the media outcry then? Where were the Jim Acostas and Brian Karams demanding freedom of the press? In another example, when the White House disinvited CNN reporter Caitlin Collins for violating protocol and rudely shouting questions at the president in 2018, the collective media lost their minds and accused the president of trampling the First Amendment.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
The White House press corps is littered with left-wing stooges and pseudo-journalists whose only reporting involves shouting loaded questions at the president while he's talking. This is an all-out assault, not only on the President of the United States, but also on the freedom of the press, the freedom of speech. And for now, the Left-Wing Correspondents Association is the gatekeeper for the briefing room. If they don't want you there, they can pull your pass, revoke your seat, and kick you out of the club, and there is nothing you can do about it. So I want to pose a question. What if there were a way to save the press room? What if there were a way to take it back to a time when only the news mattered, and spewing hateful rhetoric and gotcha questions was unheard of? One America News looks forward to a time when the press room is free and open once again, and reporters from every news organization, liberal and conservative, are welcome to share their voices. For One America News, I'm Pearson Sharp.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.